Abhushan, Veshbhusha, costume. For example now, if anyone has ever eaten sushi and gotten sick, there is a certain level of freshness and cleanliness and way of preparation so that the fish can be eaten raw. Now, if it is not kept well or not prepared well or not fresh or whatever it is, and for some reason it becomes contaminated and or things start growing and then it is consumed, then obviously a person can get very sick. In this now, if that happens, and then we say sushi, not to be eaten because a person will get sick, there is one thing we have overlooked. It is not that sushi makes a person sick. It is that it was not proper. It was not up to the mark. It was not clean enough. It was not fresh enough. It was not pure enough that it made the person sick. Now, Bahari, Rang Roop, Avaran, same thing. We go to a doctor and we are not healed properly, or something goes wrong or something happens. Doctor, Ayurveda, homeopathy, acupuncture, lawyer, anything, it does not matter. Same thing, Guru, Pandit. We keep doing this. One or two experiences that have not gone well, we blanket everything. Men, women, parents, children. Kitane bandish yaar. How many things we have run from? Then the opposite also happens. Beautiful, whatever beautiful means. Beautiful must be wonderful, the person or whatever it is. Educated must be whatever it is we think that is. Nice car must be whatever it is we allot to that as well. So somehow or another we allot very good things and very bad things to certain appearances, certain taglines, certain titles. Yes, a degree does not certify how well learned or how well versed a person is. But having a degree does not mean that the person is an idiot also. Likewise, people wearing saffron does not certify that they are proper. लेकिन जो पहन रहे हैं उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि ढोंगी ही है, बड़ा बड़ा टीका. Again, same thing. जरूरी नहीं कि हो, जरूरी नहीं कि ना हो. The whole process or the whole reason behind this sort of experience in the world is that to understand what exactly are we looking at. A person is very smooth with their words and very refined with their actions and very, sophisticated. Does not mean that they're very honest and a very good, crisp person. Does not mean that they're very romantic and very honest and very faithful and very emotional and all this other stuff. It has nothing to do with the other. These are just traits on their own. If a person so happens to like poetry, इसका मतलब ये भी नहीं कि बकवास कर रहा है, ढोंगी है. So many things we blanket on the basis of our experiences. Part of life is realizing from growing up to death is that we do not live in a fairy tale. That's the first part. The second part is realizing that we don't live in a nightmare either. That is the part that most of us struggle with. We get very disheartened, very heartbroken, very troubled over the breaking up of the fairy tale part. The drugs, the food, the this, the shopping, all the nonsense that we do afterwards, henceforth. Because क्या फायदा, जिंदगी वैसे नहीं है जैसे मैंने सोचा था. वो पा न सकी या पा न सका जो मैंने चाहा था. It becomes so dramatic. So our reactions are also accordingly melodramatic. Realizing that life is not a nightmare not a fairy tale, not a nightmare. It is consciously what we make of it. Nark bhi yahi, swarg bhi yahi. But it's not in the blind sense. It is not in the naive sense. Innocent sense, yes. Innocence where you can see a butterfly and still say, see the sunrise and see, hear the music and tear up. Connect with a person, just feel, oi, you can do that. But for that you need an innocent heart. Innocent heart means without the baggage, without the perceptions, without all the heartbreaks and the high-ray and the ui-rays and all the other things we have projected onto whatever it is that we're looking at. Without all the preconceptions, all the assumptions, whether they come from society, whether they come from experience, whether they come from kahisuni, whether they come from cellular genetic programming, whatever it is. Removing all that, reprogramming all that, clearing all that. Innocent, being able to enjoy, allow the light in, allow the essence in. Allowing the light in also allows us to see what exactly we are looking at, what exactly we are listening to, what exactly we are tasting. Is this genuine or not? Is this honest or not? Is this real or not? Being able to know, that is the whole key of it. Fairy tale was also a projection. Nightmare is also a projection. Truth now. कुछ अच्छी चीजें भी हैं, कुछ बुरी चीजें भी हैं. कैसे, क्या, कितना, वाकई में है या नहीं है? All this. And this is only possible walking here.